Stop the scroll. Just put your phone down for a minute, because what you're about to hear is going to fundamentally change the way you think about American-style cruisers. For years, the cruiser market has been dominated by a few classic, heavyweight names, but 2026 marks the year Honda, the master of engineering and reliability, reclaims its stake with a machine that is part throwback, part hypermodern muscle bike, the 2026 Honda Sabre. This isn't just a model refresh, it's a full-scale assault on the segment, blending timeless V-twin thunder with electronics and refinement previously unheard of in this class. If your current ride feels more like a parade float than a performance machine, you need to listen closely. This is the ultimate, in-depth, and brutally honest review of the bike that is poised to become the new king of the road. The return of the beast, design philosophy and aesthetics. The original Honda Sabre was a well-respected, if somewhat understated, machine. The 2026 version tears up that script and replaces it with a dark, aggressive manifesto. Honda has adopted a pure street rod aesthetic, defined by a minimalist, blacked-out chassis and a focus on raw mechanical presence. Imagine the long, low lines of a traditional dragster, but infused with the sharp, modern edges of a cutting-edge sport bike. The bike sits low, hugging the asphalt, but with a palpable sense of coiled energy. A beefy, inverted front fork, a feature usually reserved for sportier bikes, anchors the look, immediately signaling that this Sabre is built for handling, not just cruising. The fuel tank is sculpted and muscular, leading the eye back to a chopped, fenderless rear section that keeps the silhouette clean and utterly focused. Every piece of chrome from the previous generation has been replaced with deep, satin black finishes, from the engine covers to the exhaust pipes, creating a menacing, stealth-like visual package. The single, round LED headlight is ringed by a futuristic daytime running light, providing a subtle nod to the past while screaming loudly about its technological future. This Sabre doesn't just look fast, it looks dangerous. It's a design language that should resonate deeply with riders who want the cruiser style but demand the performance edge of a modern machine. This aggressive stance is the foundation for the entire motorcycle and is a clear indicator of Honda's serious intent. The heart of the Sabre, engine and performance upgrades. Cruisers are all about torque, and Honda has always delivered dependable V-twins. However, the 2026 Sabre is rumored to ditch the older 1100cc architecture and instead leap into the performance cruiser segment with a significantly updated V-twin engine. Sources suggest a displacement, closer to the old 1300cc mark of the previous VT1300CS Sabre, but modernized with the current generation's best technology. This engine isn't just bigger, it's smarter. We expect to see Honda's celebrated liquid cooling system integrated seamlessly into the design to maintain consistent, powerful performance regardless of ambient temperature. The focus of the power delivery is pure, usable low-end and mid-range torque. Imagine rolling onto the throttle at 3000 RPM in any gear and feeling that immediate, visceral surge of acceleration. That's the Sabre experience. The sound, too, is meticulously engineered. Through a new, short-header 2-into-1 exhaust system, the bike is expected to deliver a deep, resonant rumble that provides the classic V-twin soundtrack without being overly obnoxious. Furthermore, the engine's electronic tuning is key, featuring multiple rider modes, rain, standard, sport, and a customizable user mode that tailor the throttle response, traction control, and ABS sensitivity to the exact riding conditions and rider preference. This level of adaptability transforms the bike from a simple cruiser into a versatile performance tool, bridging the gap between comfort and true sport riding. The engine is the very soul of the Sabre, and its modernization ensures it can compete with and potentially outperform any muscle cruiser on the market today. The tech surprise, the dual-clutch game-changer. Now, for the surprise we promised. The killer feature that will truly polarize and ultimately win over riders until the very end of this video. While the base model is expected to come with a traditional 6-speed manual transmission, the 2026 Honda Sabre will almost certainly offer the dual-clutch transmission, DCT, as an option. This is monumental. Honda's DCT, which uses an electromechanically controlled system to execute lightning fast, seamless gear changes, has been a revelation in their adventure and touring bikes like the Africa Twin and Rebel 1100. Bringing it to a high-performance cruiser like the Sabre redefines the riding experience. DCT eliminates the clutch lever and the need to manually shift, meaning you get the acceleration and direct power delivery of a manual gearbox, but without the distraction of finding the next gear. It's perfect for heavy city traffic, where your left hand can finally relax, and it's incredible for aggressive cornering, where the computer executes flawless downshifts faster than any human can. The system still offers manual control via handlebar-mounted paddles, allowing the rider to retain the feeling of engagement when they want it, but also providing full auto mode for long-haul cruising. This technology fundamentally changes the debate between manual control and automated convenience. For the traditionalists, the manual will remain, but for anyone looking for the absolute cutting edge in performance and comfort, the DCT option on the Sabre is the new gold standard in the cruiser segment, a feature that will keep people watching and talking long after they first hear about it. On the road, chassis, handling, and ride quality. A true muscle cruiser needs a chassis that can handle the grunt of its engine, and here Honda has invested heavily. The frame is a new, high-tensile steel double-cradle design, engineered for maximum rigidity while keeping the center of gravity as low as possible. This is the core reason the 2026 Sabre is expected to handle so much better than its predecessors. The suspension package is top tier. The previously mentioned inverted front forks are fully adjustable for preload, compression, and rebound damping. At the rear, the bike features a performance-oriented monoshock system with linkage, instead of traditional twin shocks, which drastically improves progressive damping and ensures the rear tire stays planted, even under hard acceleration or through mid-corner bumps. Cornering clearance, often the bane of cruiser riders, has been aggressively improved, allowing for deeper lean angles and more spirited riding before you hear the scraping of floorboards or pegs. Braking is handled by a robust system featuring a large-diameter front disc paired with a radial mount 4-piston caliper. This is sport bike-level braking power, crucial for managing the engine's significant torque and the bike's curb weight. Furthermore, a sophisticated cornering ABS system is integrated, utilizing the bike's inertial measurement unit, IMU, yes, a full IMU on a cruiser, to modulate braking force based on the bike's lean angle. The result is a ride that is stable, comfortable for long stretches, yet agile and responsive when the road gets twisty. This is the hallmark of the 2026 Sabre, a cruiser that doesn't compromise on dynamics. Price, competition, and the final verdict. The 2026 Honda Sabre steps into a crowded field of high-performance cruisers, but it enters with a unique and compelling technological advantage. Its main competition will come from established names, but none of them currently offer the trifecta of a modernized, high-displacement V-twin, an advanced IMU-based electronics package, and the optional, revolutionary DCT transmission. We anticipate the base manual version of the Sabre to carry an estimated MSRP that firmly places it in the premium mid-range cruiser segment, likely starting around $14,000 USD. The DCT model, factoring in the cost of that sophisticated transmission and the associated electronic upgrades, would likely sit closer to $15,500 USD. This pricing positions the Sabre as a genuine value leader, undercutting much of the competition while offering superior technological content. The final word on the 2026 Honda Sabre is this: it's the bike that changes the conversation. It takes the soulful rumble and classic feel of the cruiser and wraps it in a package of modern performance and unbeatable reliability. It's an engaging, entertaining, and highly informative machine. Thank you for watching this in-depth look at what promises to be one of the most exciting bikes of the year. You've been watching Bike Updater Pro.